Hello everyone. Thank you for your attention and welcome to Flight 815 to San Francisco. It's time to prepare for takeoff.
My main phone's on airplane mode. From JFK to SFO, I let my thoughts fly. Somersault and landing my notes while we soaring the summer skies and changing the coast. I am not one to complain. I constrain my thoughts while in public. Save it for the instrumental, show 'em how I does this. Show off for my aunt, I know she'd love this. Backed by internal demand to speak the truth and live out my calling. A white collar worker, you think that of all things I climb the corporate ladder until I'm called king. Instead I'm bringing lyrical hope to offsprings. Craft art on planes, you can say I draw wings. High grade too high, still I'm a flawed being. Don't look up to me, cause people change like summer, winter, fall, spring.
We know you have lots of choices, so thank you for choosing Call Me Ace. Before we depart, here are some important safety instructions. Make sure you're in a comfortable position and all electronic distractions are put away. This is the only exception to allowing high grade on the plane. Although U.S. law prohibits you from disabling the smoke detectors, this entire album will be fire.
Yeah, I'm back at it, I can't kick the habit. Just rapping with the passion, they swear that I spit magic. I feel I'm on to something, my common sense has to grab it. The grind make me look lucky, call me Fitzpatrick. Flying to different countries, picking up accents. They can't tell where I'm from, but keep asking. I can't tell where I'm going, just keep gassing. Overlapping competition so fast, they don't know what happened. Keep slapping, pass them in droves, that's how I roll on the road. I'm like road runner, but they swore that I drove. Gotta show and prove, so I book shows, collect sales. Gotta go if you in my green room and don't know you well. I don't fear man and don't serve in no mental jails. I'm dark outside, but inside bread time will tell. I suffer so much that this life I thought was hell, but I learned that to find success you gotta fail. Look, I fly for joy, I fly for death. Too much of my life to fight to be fly to death. R.I.P. Chanel, my cousin died for breath. What I look like at my job, trying to die from stress. Hold up. Got some thoughts to get off my chest until there's nothing left, nothing more, no less. I guess I put my life all inside of this text, although they get me, still it look like they ain't found me yet. I'm gone.
Now, in case of an emergency, if you need a moment to pause, exclaim, and rewind any track, please feel free to do so. If Call Me Ace begins to apply pressure, while there are no oxygen masks, normal breathing will start the flow of oxygen. Remember, always correct your breathing first before helping a friend. The crew will now be coming around to do a final cabin check. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Here to make your flight great, Call Me Ace.
Hey, I know you want it. Hey, I know you want it. Hey, I know you want it. So let's get it. Hey, if you want them positive vibes, throw your hands high. If you craving positive vibes, throw your hands high. And if you vibing with these vibes, then throw your hands high. Hey, go and reach for the sky so you touch the most high. Hey, in the streets hear 'em cry. Even gangsters been telling me it's all about the love and the vibes. Go to school, people just wanna smile, have a good time. Wonder why certain things bring us down, man, let's get high. Present yourself to the present, go on, say hi. Don't let the current take up what's current and pass you by. Your perfect purpose on earth is just to survive. 100% happy, is that why I'm alive? So many people wanna see the light now. Forget about the past and just focusing on right now. Don't believe in wrong and they figure that's what's right now. You're quick to call out evil when somebody guns a life down. Your spirituality ain't matching with your lifestyle. If right can't be right, but you know what is right, how? Unless the code is outside of your control, affects you and me both, then I guess that's how we'll know. If you want them positive vibes, throw your hands high. If you craving positive vibes, throw your hands high. And if you vibing with these vibes, then throw your hands high. Hey, go and reach for the sky so you touch the most high. The same tongue that that praises you be the same one that cuss you out. A heart that respects will lust you down. Loudly proclaim our status while our actions be different. Quick to say we love God when we're actually drifting. If you mad at me, listen, I ain't here bragging or dissing. I'm trying to establish the mission for those who battle addiction. Whether it's yak to be sipping or popping vows of prescription. Or those who trapped in materialism know that when we feel it. I came to rap what I'm living, cause it matters to give it. I keep it wrapped in experience for those who happen to live it. I try to practice the scripture, but can't do that with no spirit. So I collapse when I'm feeling weak and I ask him to film it. I picture heaven on earth and don't need no rapture to get it. Our world is shattered, I get it, but now there's power to heal it. This ain't happiness driven. No, I'm not hedonistic, hollering hallelujah Messiah to be rather specific. If you want them positive vibes, throw your hands high. Get 'em high, get 'em high, high. If you craving positive vibes, throw your hands high. Get 'em high, get 'em high, high. And if you vibing with these vibes, then throw your hands high. Get 'em high, get 'em high, high. Hey, go and reach for the sky so you touch the most high. Get 'em high, get 'em high, high. 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 Run away, run away. Time to put it down like a mortgage. I know you gon' support it. Reinforcement needed, please. Tryna control my organs. Breathing extra heavily, cannot get it together. Steadily creeping emotions, leading on my motions. Now focus. I know I shouldn't be here. I should flee here. Tryna be clear. Boundaries should be here. I'm drowning in this ocean. Where is my devotion? Bread, I gotta hold this. God, I'm hopeless. Got a lot of heart, but not a lot of coaching. Gonna run this race, how? Got chains chaining me down. See, this game gaming me down. Is change changing me now? Where's purity? I lost it at puberty. Had mistook it for Jubilee, but Miss Lucy was fooling me. Now my past is confusing me. Trying to think about the future be, but I don't see no jewelry, no crown and no bluish ring. I frown when I do these things. I'm counting a losing streak. My passions are using me. Ask myself, what do you believe? Lord, you the one. Oh, true that you the one. If you ever tell me come, best believe you're who I'll run to. Oh, true that you the one. Haven't used more than enough. Yep, let's do the thing that love do. I'm thinking we should run away. You with me if we run away? Maybe we should run away. I gotta let it go, gotta let me go. Stop it, fight it, I already know. Start resisting, rip the script up. Do not follow any role other than your own. When you feel it calling, gonna hit it with the tone. Like, oh, from soprano to baritone. Dismissing all levels, evolving my levels. Crawling to heaven, was born in the ghetto. I move but ain't move far from the devil. He wants me to settle in this heat and I'm warm in the kettle. Will you FaceTime me or text me? Ain't looking for blessings, just hoping you ain't left me. I can't rest in my nesting, keep checking for the next thing. I'm ballin', this ain't ballin' to a net thing. It's ballin' chain, I'm wrestling. I'm falling, hear me calling till my next thing. It's hard because it's also interesting. Don't wanna do this testing. I promise God I'll gone and learn my lesson. I'm all in you, my bargain, you my best thing, my everything. Oh, true that you the one. If you ever tell me come, best believe you're who I'll run to. Oh, true that you the one. Haven't used more than enough. Yeah, let's do the things that love do. I'm thinking we should run away. You with me if we run away. Maybe we should run away. Yeah. I'm thankful for the angels that distributed access when I had nothing. Yeah. You can't call it a handout, especially when I never had grabbed nothing. Sure. Be careful how you treat strangers, they might remember your name from the past, youngin'. Yeah. It's hard to act out of anger and keep building up trust when you come back from it. They like the way I carry myself, but truthfully my bootstraps was made by somebody else. A son of an immigrant, learning how to think for myself. Became ace playing with cards that I ain't dealt. Hard to think we made it far from the fields when my day job flow make the experience for all too real. A few major differences, but all true still. I could leave the office now, see the law, boom, kill. Thank God for the breath that I own to thank him. Our days are numbered, I don't like to overthink it. I know the way I live inside don't match my ranking. Sometimes I question whether I'll be at the banquet or sent out grueling. I say I love my neighbor, but who am I fooling? I promise that I love Christ, but keep on sinning. Don't confuse these accolades with me all winning. Cause when I look up in the sky, man, I must be colorblind. Cause right now all I see is gray. All I see is gray. Yeah, right now all I see is gray. See, when I look up in the sky, man, I must be colorblind. Cause right now all I see is gray. Yeah, all I see is gray. Right now all I see is gray. Look, seasons change, mad things rearrange. I really wish they stayed the same though, do that make me kinda strange? I'm filling margins of my mental notebook by the page. It's getting full, how much more can I take? I'm trying to think. I lost my boss, now I report to another. Looking around and searching for another brother. Me and Obama went to the same school, so why they treat me in his office like a fool? Ain't how mama raised me. It make my blood cells boil, got me feeling crazy. Acting like I ain't survived off of rice and gravy. Outside of Jesus Christ, ain't nobody saved me. So who you think you is to tell me who I can't be? Done a lot in little years, so it's hard to age me. I fit in with different crowds, so it's hard to rate me. Ain't no label in this world sufficient to cage me. Trying to live this one life, I don't work with plan B. But as a lady, it feel like cloudy days. Cause right now all I see is gray. Yeah, all I see is gray. Yeah, right now all I see is gray. Yeah, but as of late, feel like cloudy days. Cause right now all I see is gray. Yeah, all I see is gray. Right now all I see is gray.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the seatbelt sign and we are experiencing some turbulence. I should not see anyone up out of their seats, and I should not see anyone without a seatbelt. If you have any questions, you shouldn't have any questions. I made myself very clear. Thank you.
Hey, it's gonna need way more than air conditioning.
Love, I'm a rock, me go cups. Guess me need to learn, I feel like me go cups. True me, I feel leave and be free, me know, sir. But my soul, I feel keep me, won't let me go, sir. And you say, oh, me love, I'm a rock, me go cups. Oh, no, I feel deep and come rock, me go cups. Do me, I feel leave and be free, you know, sir. But they want to see, I'm a rock, me go cups.
I'm just trying to excel. but I'm stuck summing up numbers in Excel. Tightness in my arteries, I need the exhale. I'd rather be on the cover of a double XL, but my job gave me one of those triple X deals. Question mark on how I get my freedom right when these gold cuffs got me riding in this Beamer like sitting in the wave hat, like I ain't got my civil rights. Started from the bottom, gotta do it for my people, right? Airplane mode, flying with the seagulls like recruiter on my resume, pointer to Wikipedia like fire strong, high grade always on, I can't sleep at night, be the light to see the light.
Huh? Me love how me rock me gold cups. Guess me need to learn how to knock me gold cups. True me have to leave and be free me know sir. But my soul want to keep me won't let me go sir. And you say oh me love how me rock me gold cups. Who no want to deep and come rock me gold cups. Do me want to leave and be free you know sir. But they want to see how me rock me gold cups.
Hey, look how my fans turning out. Thank the Lord for real for how this vision turning out. Last in line, hit the stage, run my set, work it out. Colleagues in the crowd, can't talk work, I'm working now. See you in the morning, first one in, first one out. Stirring up this butter, look at how I'm churning out. Looking in the mirror, hardly recognize this person now. Debt free, net green, Met king, absurd amounts. The nerve of high grade to tell the world he burning out, right? Focus on your blessings, ace, like I ain't learned to count, right? They see the wins, but not the obstacles that turn me down, right? Keep going, ace, a lot harder than the sound, guys. I ain't been outside, but
I love how me rock me gold cups. Guess me need to learn how to knock me gold cups. True me have to leave and be free me know sir. But my soul want to keep me won't let me go sir. And you say oh me love how me rock me gold cups. Who no want to deep and come rock me gold cups. Do me want to leave and be free you know sir. But they want to see how me rock me gold cups. Oh yeah yeah.
can you hear me now? Dang. Oh, it's my fault, y'all. I ain't a streamer like that, you know what I mean? But, you know, we working on it. That's what happens when you are in COVID mode. I'm very, very used to, you know, actually doing such things like this in a physical setting. So as we grow together, I appreciate you being here, working with me as I'm with y'all virtually. What I was saying, and you missed it all. Oh my God, I was making myself laugh. I was talking about when I first got employed at Facebook. My first week of orientation, I actually had a performance that Thursday. And so day 3 on the job, right after Martin Luther King Day, rest in peace, I had 3 days and I was like, yo, boss, is it fine if I leave early? Because I have to go meet the booking agent over in Oakland at the New Parish because I have to go headline a show, da-da-da-da. And, man, shout outs to Kevin Clark, yo. He was so with it. He was like, what? You're a rapper? Like, let me hear your music. And then, you know, obviously, like, gave me, well, maybe it's not obvious. He gave me permission and then went, did the show, came back, and he was like, yo, I told all my linemen about you. I think you're dope, da-da-da. And from that was like how I started my time at the job at Facebook. Definitely a dope experience. Anyway, what's good, y'all? Hey, I see. What's good? Oh, man. All the names. Shouts my wife, who's in the other room. My mom, Kathy, Catherine, Lawrence, Yvonne, Lawrence, and Natalie. J. Dot, I see you, man. Angelique, Yvonne, Vanessa, Kayla Love, Pranita. Oh, man, so many names. Kelly and Jonathan, I see you. Yes, I miss Facebook, too. I miss y'all, you know. For real.
Yeah, and I had to like turn my room. Trust me, my room didn't look like this at 4 p.m. You know what I mean? Like I was very much with the lights on and such. But yeah, you gotta feel like you're in a you're yeah. There's two Lawrence's, brethren. Yeah, you know, you gotta feel like you're on a stage with your people. But without further ado, I wanted to say thank you for being here with me during this time. I'm gonna stop looking at the names, look at y'all, but I also look at the names from time to time. But yeah, no, just what a crazy set of weeks we've had. When I dropped working from home in February, I had no idea that I was gonna work from home for the rest of the year. I did make a song called 2020 Vision in November, and then I made a song called Gold Cuffs, and then a project called Working From Home, and alas, here we are, working from home with Gold Cuffs on. But you know, it's definitely been, you know, a very tumultuous time, and as somebody like me who, you know, I really absorb, you know, the stuff around me, it actually got too much to absorb. And there was a point where I just didn't want to do anything. You know, as I'm sure a lot of folks said, like it was already kind of like wild when Ahmaud Arbery got murdered, especially on his run. And if y'all know about me, I like to work out. The gym shut down, so I really had nothing to do other than run. And I'm not a runner, but I became a runner because I had nothing else to do. And so to even hear something like that, I mean, that all of these are close to home, but that one in particular already caught me off guard. And then it was just like one after another, already being locked inside. And so it just got to a point, my homie J-Dot, who produced Airplane Mode, all the tracks on Airplane Mode, all the tracks on Working From Home, he and I connected as always, and just out of nowhere, you know, this push of, even though I feel like I have nothing to say, I like almost the words are gone, I still feel obligated to say something. I still feel obligated to create something. And that's honestly, in a quick nutshell, we could continue talking about it, but that's even how the birth of this project started. And it was just like a very quick, like 2 weeks, boom. So without further ado, because y'all want to hear the songs, not hear me talk about the songs, we'll go off the first track. It's 5 tracks, just like Working From Home is extended version, but they're all different tracks.